Hobart head coach Mark Taylor, statesman with 21 wins this year, tied the school record for wins in a season. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach, first time back-to-back conference championships.
I think so.
And we have junior defenseman John Neal. Coach, if we could just get you to open it up with your thoughts on the game, and then we'll turn it over to questions.
It's always a tough one when you always get a lot of thoughts after being the winner. But you know what? It's I was happy with my guys. Certainly, we knew what we were playing. I thought they did some great things. Hats off to them. Sheet says 16-4 shots in the third period, and I think we could have capitalized on a few more chances. I felt a couple pucks didn't find eyes, but you got to kind of make it happen, and you got to find a way. And tonight we didn't find a way, or they didn't give us away. So certainly it's a tough game to walk away from. I thought. Certainly looking back at the year, and we're not going to, look at one night and compare it to the 20-some games we played all season. And as I told these guys, you look and say if it's your last year as a coach, really would you be pretty proud that this was the year? And certainly, I know what that question really means. And I would, if this was my last year, and it won't be, but if it was my last year, I wouldn't, I couldn't have traded this group, and I've had a lot of special groups, and I couldn't have traded those either. So I've been blessed with great players, great people. We had a great season, and this is hockey. You play it to the best of your abilities, and that's the success formula we go for. Is being the best we're capable of being, and some nights somebody's best might be a little bit better. Some nights the puck doesn't go your way. So we'll wait and dissect it a little bit more after the game. Certainly, right now, my respect to UMass Boston and what they've been doing, and their coaches certainly had their program knocking on the door for quite a few years, and this is their first trip, I believe, in the tournament, and I've been there. That's some nice mojo for them, and I know what they're experiencing, and they earn it. They deserve it. So I'm happy for them. I'm not happy for us, but that's the way it falls sometimes.
Questions?
Coach, speaking of knocking on the door, you guys continue to get a little bit closer each and every year to the championship site. That's got to be pretty impressive on your end.
Yeah, you know what? To me, I believe you can win it anywhere, and I don't know who taught me that, but I'm sure one of my coaches or somebody taught me that. And, we've been there to the Final Four twice, so I'm not looking to knock on the door. I'm not looking to get inside the door. I'm looking to pull up to the table and eat the meal. And we'll be there. We'll get it. And that's what we want to get done. But I appreciate the question. I appreciate that.
John, if you will, just kind of describe that opportunity you had in the third period, running off the crossbar, bar down. What did you see on that?
Got the puck right above the top of the slot. Two of our forwards, did their best job to get in front of their foul size, and they did so. I saw Lane shot it. I think it hit someone's stick, went off the crossbar. It was just it was an opportunity that wasn't fully executed, but it seemed like a lot of those were the case tonight.
And if you will, just kind of describe to me really the development as a group you guys have had as a blue line, having another solid year back there. You've lost a few key pieces over the past few years, Brad Richard, Ryan Michael, to name a few. What was this season like for you guys and the group that you have right now in terms of your development and how far you've come?
Well, I think we've come a long way since the beginning of the year on the blue line. I've got to give credit to the guys that were our leaders when I was a younger guy. The blue line, everyone that graduated last year kind of molded us into the defensemen that we are. You know, all of our freshmen came in ready to play, and we knew that we had some gaps to fill after last year's graduation, and I think that everyone, freshmen, in between juniors, everyone stepped up. But I can't just talk about the blue line, because our D zone, so much of it was our forwards coming back and taking care of business. Everyone was getting back. We made a point to always pick up that third guy, that fourth guy, and they were on top of their stuff just as much as we were. So I want to give credit to them too.
Coach, was there a point this season when you thought, hey, this could be a pretty special year with this group of players? I mean, you graduated an awful lot last year. At what point did you start to say, you know, this team's got a lot of potential?
You know what? It was probably a little bit before. You know, it certainly. You know, we had faced Sean Rudy that graduated. You know, we lost one of our top centers to graduation midway through the year, and you know, we had some key injuries. Certainly, Lino was on fire early, and you know, it was an injury that took him out of the shuffle. And Frank certainly stepped up in great fashion, like he should and he would, and he does. And you could start to feel it. I mean, for me, it's I don't wait around to feel it. We go after it and we try and make it a special year. And like I said, to me, it's you never know when it's going to click for you. Then every year you should go after winning a league championship, and you should go after winning it all. So, you know, when did I feel it? I don't know. I kind of go into it, think we're going to make it. But certainly there was, when we saw some adversity, and you sense, you know, I couldn't pick the time. You just start to feel that, you know, we're there, and we're gonna beat some good teams. And you know, I mean, the last stretch here, we played a lot of good teams, and you know, if we won this game, we'd be playing somebody else that's good. And you know, so you know, I felt real confident playing good hockey teams throughout the year, and I can't say enough about this group, the chemistry that they've had, and you know, I thought they did a good job of each improving in their game, improving in character parts of their game, and skill parts of their game, and you know, giving up maybe something that they really enjoy in certain areas of the game because it's best for the team. You know, some guys played out of their probably preferred position because it was best for the team, and I thought they did a super job of embracing that. And you know, the guy next to me has been one of the best. I wish I had him for 2 more instead of one more. But you know, certainly our freshman D, you know, as he mentioned, guys handed it down to him, and he's been handing it down to them. We'll be in a good place.
Any other questions? Coach, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.